So there are clouds passing overhead right now. It's gonna make the light in this room jump all over the place. Forgive me, I can't control it. It is what it is. So I normally don't like doing these types of videos. To me, it sounds like people are kind of bragging when they talk about their personal finances or their success. That's not my intention. My intention is to add value to your life. I feel like I've got a very unique perspective that has gotten me to where I am today. And it's this perspective that will continue to further my success. And I want to share that with you. I know we all define success differently. My definition of success is that I want to work for myself and I want to make 6 figures a year doing it. That's how I define success now. It could change in the next few years or it could stay the same, but that's how I, Seth, define success. So I was thinking to myself the other day, why am I here? What got me here while there are so many people around the world who don't even achieve their goals, who don't experience the success that they want to experience? And I deduced the reasoning to 2 things. 1, overthinking. 2, faith. Overthinking. There's this term, you may have heard me talk about it before. I heard it first from Preston Smiles. Check out his channel. It's called analysis paralysis. It is exactly what it sounds like, where you overanalyze so much about whatever it is in your life that you don't take any actions. That's what a lot of people experience, and that is the one thing that never in my life have I ever experienced. Your brain is essentially designed to keep you safe. It wants to make sure that you are cool, chill, comfortable, and that you don't step outside your comfort zone. When you do step outside your comfort zone or think about stepping outside your comfort zone, red flags start raising, the alarms start sounding because your brain thinks you're about to get yourself into danger. Your brain just wants to keep you safe, but it starts showing you images of failure, images of disaster, images of like, you're never gonna do this, it's not gonna work out, because it wants to keep you safe. The mistake that 99.9% of people do is that they listen to those thoughts. They see those images and they take them for face value. They believe what their mind is showing them is true and they don't take the action because they want to stay safe. They want to stay secure and they want to maintain the level of comfort that they're currently at. That's why people don't get ahead in life, because they're constantly listening to fear. The one thing that I never do is I never think things through. I know it sounds silly to some people, but I truly never think it through, because I know if I think it through, I'll start looking at all the consequences. I'll start looking at all the disastrous outcomes that could be, and I'll never move ahead. I know it sounds silly, but it is truly one of the best things that I've ever learned to do, is just to not think it through. When I was 20 going on 21, that's when I moved out for the first time. I feel like that was the defining moment for my life, and that laid the foundation for the Seth that you see today. Because I moved out with a $25 gift card from Target that someone gave me and 30 bucks to my name. Now, you gotta understand, I moved from Northern California to Southern California, so about 300 miles. Most people would probably wanna have a little bit more savings in their bank account. They would probably wanna make sure that they had a nice apartment lined up. They'd probably wanna make sure that things were just overall okay. That wasn't the case for me. I had like $0 and I lived in the equivalent of a trailer with some psychotic dude that I'd met on Craigslist. It was not an ideal situation, but I did it. And I'm so glad that I did. And it's that fast action decision making that I've continued to do that has led me to where I am now. Now, this ties into the second reason why I feel like I'm successful, which is having faith. I don't know what you believe. I don't know if you believe in God. I don't know if you believe in Allah. I don't know who you believe in. I believe in God. I have always put my faith in God. God literally spells it out for you in the Bible that he will take care of you, that you will be good to go. Just do it. I got you. Most people, even Christians, still don't take him for his word. They just assume that, it's not going to work out. I literally hold God accountable to what he said he's going to do. And it has never, ever, ever failed me. A more recent experience that I had was this house that I'm in. So some of you guys know that I'm getting into real estate investing. So long story short, I was living in an apartment and I still had about 7 months to go on my lease. And I knew that I wanted this house now and I didn't think that it would be available later. So I pulled the trigger, which meant that I would have to pay rent on this house and on the apartment at the same time. That would have been about $5,000 per month for the next 7 months. Now, I could have easily overthought that and been like, shoot, I don't think this is going to work. But I had faith that it would somehow work out. I'm not going to go into detail about the story, but just let you know that I ended up getting out of the lease. I was trying to get out of that lease for 3 to 4 months and it wasn't working. And finally, God came through. He moved things and put things in places that I couldn't have done on my own. And I got out of the lease. I mean, that was like the most miraculous thing I think I've experienced, but it just reinforced this idea that if you take the action and you have faith, things are going to work out. That has and always will continue to be my formula for success. Just taking the actions, don't overthink it. Just do it and have faith that it's going to work out. I feel like more and more lately that people have just become more soft. They're a little bit more fearful. They feel like they've got so much to lose. But I'm just here to tell you, you probably don't have as much to lose as you think you do. You don't have the security that you think you have right now because nothing is stable. Nothing is secure. So don't be afraid to let go of a little bit of what you got to have a lot more of it later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn to make these types of sacrifices and things will work out for you. So I don't want this video to go on for too much longer. I just wanted to share with you guys my little 2-step formula for success. Maybe in future videos, I'll go into more detail about some of the little intricacies and stories and all that good stuff that have got me to where I am today. I just hope that this video adds value to your life. I hope that you can take this information and run with it. It's worked for me, and I'm very, very positive it'll work for at least one of you that are out here watching this video. So thanks guys, take care. I'll talk to you next week. Peace.